Hello student, our next topic is Maxwell's thermodynamical relation. This topic is from paper computer programming and thermodynamics of BSc third semester. Before deriving Maxwell relations, first let us discuss about perfect differential. A function is said to be perfect or exact differential if it is a single valued function and the function is independent of path. Now we will derive Maxwell's thermodynamical relations. So from first law of thermodynamics, as we know, the first law stated that the heat energy given to any system is used in two ways. First, it increases the internal energy of the system, and the remaining part of the heat supplied to the system is used for the work. That is, if we assume dq is the amount of heat given to the system and du is the change in its internal energy and dw is the work done by the system, then dq will be equal to du plus dw, and we also know that dw is equal to pdv. Therefore we can write dq is equal to du plus pdv. So this is the mathematical form of first law of thermodynamics. Let us say dq is equal to du plus pdv is our equation number 1. Also, the second law of thermodynamics gives us a mathematical relation which gives us dq is equal to TdS, because we know that the change in entropy of the system is always equal to the heat given to the system divided by the temperature of the system. So from here we can write dq is equal to TdS. Now if we use this result dq is equal to TdS in the equation 1, then we have TdS is equal to du plus pdv, and from here we can find the value of du, and that should be equal to TdS minus pdv, and let us say this is our equation number 3. The equation number 3 will act as a base equation for the derivation of Maxwell's thermodynamic relations. Now let us assume that internal energy U is function of x and y, where x, y may be any two variables from our 4 thermodynamic parameters: entropy, pressure, temperature and volume, which are represented by S, P, T and V respectively. So let U is function of xy, V is also function of xy, S is also function of xy, that is internal energy is function of xy, volume is also function of xy, and entropy of the system is also function of xy. If we write the change in internal energy du, then it can be written as du is equal to curly u by curly x at constant y multiplied by dx plus curly u by curly y at constant x into dy, because x and y are independent variables, and as u is function of xy, then change in u can be written as partial derivative form. Curly u by curly x multiply by dx plus curly u by curly y multiply by dy. Let us add this as equation 4. Similarly, we can write the change in volume, that is dv is equal to curly v by curly x at constant y dx plus curly v by curly y multiply by dy at constant x. Similarly, change in entropy ds is equal to curly s by curly x dx plus curly s by curly y dy. Let us say this as equation 5 and 6. Use equation 4, 5 and 6 in our base equation 3, that is tu is equal to tds minus pdv. From 4, when we put the value of du, then left hand side of equation 3 becomes curly u by curly x dx at constant y plus curly u by curly y dy at constant x. And in the right side, the first term is tds, and from 5 we put value of ds, then the first term becomes t multiply by curly s by curly x dx at constant y plus curly s by curly y dy at constant x. And the second term in equation 3 on the right hand side is minus p dv, and that will be minus p multiply by curly v by curly x at constant y multiply by dx curly v by curly y multiply by dy at constant x. Now we will compare the coefficients of dx and dy on both sides of the above equation. Then on the right side, the coefficient of dx is curly u by curly x at constant y, and on the right hand side, in first term, the coefficient of dx is t time curly s by curly x at constant y, and in the second term on right hand side is minus p time curly v by curly x at constant y. Similarly, coefficient of dy can be found, and we call these equations equation 7 and equation 8. Now differentiate equation 7 with respect to y. So the differentiation of curly u by curly x with respect to y will be curly 2u by curly y into curly x, and that should be equal to the differentiation of t multiplied by curly s by curly x with respect to y will be curly t by curly y, that is derivative of first function, and the second function remains same, curly s by curly x minus derivative of plus derivative of second term multiplied by first term as it is, that is t time curly 2s by curly y curly x. Similarly, differentiation of second term of right hand side of equation 7 will be curly p by curly y at constant x multiplied by curly v by curly x at constant y minus p time curly 2v by curly y curly x. That is, here we use the differentiation rule of uv, that is u as it is v ka derivative plus v as it is u ka derivative. So by differentiating equation 7 with respect to y, keeping x constant, we get equation 9. Similarly, differentiating equation 8 with respect to x by keeping y constant, we have Derivative of curly u by curly y with respect x gives us curly 2u by curly x curly y, and that should be equal to derivative of t time curly s by curly y, which will be curly t by curly x and curly s by curly y, plus t time curly 2s by curly y curly x, minus derivative of p into curly v by curly y, that is curly p by curly x curly v by curly y, minus p time curly 2v by curly y curly x, and we call this as equation 10. Since du, dv and ds are perfect differentials, so curly 2u by curly y curly x must be equal to curly 2u by curly x curly y. Similarly, curly 2s by curly y curly x equal to curly 2s by curly x curly y. Curly 2v by curly x curly y should be equal to curly 2v by curly y curly x. So using above relations in equation 9 and 10, we can write curly t by curly y with respect x, curly s by curly x with respect y, minus curly p by curly y with respect x and curly v by curly x with respect y will be equal to curly t by curly x with respect y, curly s by curly y with respect x, minus curly p by curly x with respect y into curly v by curly y with respect x. This relation is general thermodynamic relation, and let us say this equation is star. Now if we put x equal to s and y equal to v, as we already stated that x, y are variables from thermodynamic parameters Sp, Tv, that is entropy, pressure, temperature and volume. So if we put x is equal to entropy, that is S, and y is equal to volume, that is V, in star. When we put x equal to S and y equal to V, we have to keep in mind that S and V both are independent variables. That is derivative of S with respect to V and derivative of V with respect S is always equal to 0. And derivative of S with S, that is curly S by curly S, and derivative of V with respect to V, that is curly V by curly V, should be equal to 1. And if we use this in equation star, then we have the first thermodynamic relation, curly T by curly V at constant entropy is equal to minus time curly P by curly S at constant volume. So this is our first thermodynamical relation. Now if we put x equal to volume parameter V and y is equal to temperature parameter T, by keeping in mind that V and T are independent variables, that is curly V by curly T and curly T by curly V both are equal to 0. If we use these transformations in equation star, we have second Maxwell relation, curly S by curly V at constant T is equal to curly P by curly V, this is curly S by curly V is equal to curly P by curly T at constant V. ये बाई मिस्टेक करली वी लिखा गया, यहाँ करली टी आएगा राइट साइड में, सेकंड रिलेशन में करली पी बाई करली टी एट कांस्टेंट वी हो जाएगा. So this is our second thermodynamical relation. If we put x equal to entropy coordinate, that is S, and y is equal to pressure parameter P, and by putting curly P by curly S and curly S by curly P equal to 0 in equation star, we have third Maxwell relation given as curly T by curly P at constant S and equal to curly V by curly S at constant P. Similarly, if we put X equal to pressure parameter P and Y is equal to temperature parameter T and putting curly P by curly T equal to 0 and curly T by curly P equal to 0, in equation star we have fourth Maxwell relation, curly S by curly P at constant T is equal to minus time curly V by curly T at constant P. So these are our four Maxwell relations by using thermodynamical parameters S, P, TV. So students, this is very important topic and have many applications in thermodynamical physics. So we conclude our lecture here.